Just few days ago, we just said Happy New Month, and boom, we're already on the 16th day of July, just like that. And one will be asking, where is the month of July running to? Good evening and welcome to the program, The Missing Link. It's a program designed by the Hearts to Build Youth Development Initiative to reach out to young people with the within the ages of 16 to 35, and help them make sure that they have a holistic development. This development ranges from capacity building to value addition, one-on-one mentorship, skill acquisition, community and corporate engagement, as well as dealing with real-life challenges and how to face them on a daily basis, and of course, guide them on how to become victorious in them. Victoria Ichie is my name, and I'll be your anchor person this evening. This is Flow 94.9 FM, the flow of Godson State, and you are listening to The Missing Link, a youth development program of the Hearts to Build Initiative. I'm not alone in the studio. I have with me Father Augustine Obi, who is the founder of the Hearts to Build Initiative. Good evening, Father.
Listeners, good evening, Victoria, and good evening, Professor Osla. It's a pleasure to be on the program once again.
Thank you for joining us. And we also have a special guest, a professor of educational research and statistics. She is a beautiful grandmother, and in the person of Pastor Professor Osla Akanwa. Good evening, Ma. You're welcome to the program.
Good evening, Victoria.
Okay. Don't just look at the way her demeanor is just calm. We're expecting a lot from her this evening. Now, you can join the conversation on Facebook. Our page is Flow 949 FM, and drop your contributions as we deliberate your questions, and Prof and Father Augustine will be doing justice to all the questions. And Antioni is somewhere, and doing one or two very beautiful service for our nation, and she's unable to join us this evening. Antioni, we miss you already. I will hope that next edition that you'll be here with us. All right. Last week we discussed the power of mentorship. Professor Osla Akanwa and Antioni did great justice to this, and we talked about the power of mentorship. We asked if everyone is supposed to have a mentor, and Prof said everyone is supposed to have a mentor. Today we are going to something very, very important: choosing a mentor. Father Augustine, I want to quickly ask, should a young person be the one to choose a mentor?
Wow, that's a wonderful question, Victoria. Should a young person be the one to choose a mentor? Well, the question is, absolutely, we need to guide young people, and having worked in a university for some time now, we have student coaches. We provide students with blueprints. So, the question is, the answer is yes. The answer is also no.
Okay.
Because young people need guidance. Young people need guidance. Yeah. So every young person, whether you're a young person, whether you're an adult, you need a mentor. And when you get to a time or an area of your life where you need sort of a guideline, a support, where you yell out, and that's what we do here, on the Missing Link, to help young people, get the blueprint, get the support they need to navigate through life. But at the same time, it is also the responsibility of us, the society, institutions, to provide mentors for young people so that they will get guidelines as they navigate through their life. Yes, young persons, everybody needs a mentor at every stage in our lives. So we need to yell out, because once we yell out, there is always people to provide us with that guidance. And it is also the responsibility of us, people who are in charge of young people, to make sure that young people are provided with the guidelines and support they need.
Okay, so Father, it's a yes and a no answer. Okay, so I will go straight to ask you, Father, is there like a stage or an age that a person should say, okay, now I'm of age to have a mentor? Maybe at 5 years? Is there a particular stage or age that a person is supposed to have a mentor?
Well, it is not so much about age as it is about the need. Does that make sense to you? So it's not so much about to say, well, I need to get to an age, certain age in life when I can then say I need a mentor, as it is about the need. So mentorship is necessary in our society. And myself, for example, I've had opportunities where I had to pick mentors for myself, and I've made mistakes in picking bad mentors. I've also been successful in picking good ones. So it's not so much about age as it is about the need.
Okay, Prof. And a quick one, ma. Are mentors without flaws?
No, they are human beings. Mentors are human beings. You cannot say they are without flaws. Every human being has his or her own flaw. But when people want to choose mentors, they must ensure that they are choosing mentors whose idea of success meets with their own values. I have my values. I have what I think is success. So if I want to choose a mentor in a particular area, I have to look for somebody who also shares the same values as I do and who sees success, from my own perspective.
Okay, since you've already started dishing out how to choose a mentor, why don't you go ahead and tell us more about the way to choose a mentor? Is there a way a young person can choose a mentor? What should the person really be looking out for?
First and foremost, before you can choose a mentor, you know why I said somehow choosing a mentor is age dependent? Because for somebody who's a child, you're under the tutelage of your parents.
Yes.
And so the parents are your initial mentors. They guide you, they tell you what to do. And that is why we talk about parenting. Because if you have a parent who was not parented, who doesn't even know what parenting is all about, then you have a problem. That's where we have, so much dilemma in the society, because we have people who we have parents who are not parented. We have parents who do not understand parenting, who do not even know what to do. So at that early stage, you cannot bump into any child to say, I want to be a mentor, apart from the church level, where you can provide mentorship at the various, because church has that kind of provision.
Okay.
But in the society, we don't have that kind of provision. So the person has to get to a particular age to be able to now know exactly what he or she wants, to be able to look out for a mentor.
So now,
Bro, can I bump into that?
Okay, Father.
Okay, Father, I'm listening.
It's interesting you talked about getting to a particular age, but I mean, do we really, young people under our care, we watch them every day, and we know what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. So perhaps sometimes young people don't even know their ways of life sometimes. And I think it is also the responsibility of the parent or guidance to actually chisel out the particular area that these young people are not doing well in. So you're right, but
that's why I was talking about parents who know what to do and guidance who know what to do. Because if I have a child and I know what that child actually needs, I will begin to provide the necessary environment, the necessary persons that I know that will be, if I don't have the capacity as a parent, I will look for the person who has the capacity. But the challenge we have is that these days we have parents who don't even know where and what in areas where their children should be mentored. Because if I know that my child needs this particular training, needs this particular pieces of advice, and I don't have it, like now, I am not a medical doctor, and I discovered that my child wants to study medicine.
Okay.
And I know that I need to find him a medical doctor as a mentor that will help him or her to become that God-given, capacity to maximize it. I have to help the child. But if you have a parent who does not know what to do, and you're of age, you can take decisions for yourself. And that's why we have this platform where somebody can help you take decisions. That's why even in secondary schools, we have guidance counselors, and they are there to help people from illiterate homes and provide guidance that is not actually available in their homes.
Okay, Prof, are you saying that it is the parents' duty first to be the first mentor in the life of their children?
Yes.
So they have to guide them on that part.
Yes.
So at what point now, let's say this person is already 16 and maybe the parents has done the selection or said, okay, you want to read medicine. This is someone I feel you could who could be your mentor. Now, as a young person, far away and separate from your parents, how do you choose a mentor? How do you say, okay, my parents have helped me from the age of maybe 0 to 15?
Yes,
now you're adult. 16, and so how do you now choose a mentor? Because
I'm an adult.
Yes.
In the course of growing up, your parents must have taken you through some beliefs, some values. As a family, you may have had your family values. You may have also known, perceived what success is. And so you are looking for, because it's not every mentor that is a good mentor. That's one. So the values, what the person sees as success. Secondly, the person must have gone through that part and is already a success. And so the person has the knowledge, the person has the capacity, the person has something you want to be. So if the mentor is not challenging you, there is nothing that is special about the mentor. I don't think you have to waste your time saying that let this person be my mentor. So the person must be knowledgeable. The person must have had experience. The person must also be a good listener, because for you to be able to provide mentorship, you have to listen and understand. It depends on what you are mentoring somebody about. Sometimes it may even be something that you don't need to be judgmental about the person. You must have an open mind. So mentors are those who have open minds. Mentors are those who have achieved success. So in selecting a mentor, you must make sure that the person has achieved success in the area you want the person to mentor you. The person is knowledgeable. The person has the capacity you want. The person also is not judgmental. The person can actually listen to you and be able to help you. The person also has the network that will help you, because it's not just about talking to you. Where you're going to also need a level of networking. So the person must have also, developed some relationships that you can step on and then be able to climb the ladder.
Okay, so what if the person is knowledgeable and does not have the listening capacity?
That's the problem. So because the person has to listen to you, the person has to be a proactive listener. The person has to listen to you, understand what you want, and be able to help. If you don't listen well, you may not even be able to identify the missing gaps, because you can only provide guidance. You can only be an advisor. You can only, throw open the cards to the person when you have listened and you have seen the gap. You have seen what you have to feel. So if there's no gap, there's nothing you're feeling.
So, Prof, what you're saying is that indirectly, as a young person, you're supposed to listen to the person, like be the first person to reach out first.
Yes.
You're not just going to see someone from afar and then say, this person will be my mentor. You have to go have communication, a conversation, very, very and important. Be sure that this person has what you need
and
before the person
want.
becomes a mentor.
Before the person becomes, yes.
I like this. Father Augustine, are you there?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. So Father, I'm just going to ask you, is it just the young person that should be mentored, or is there a place where someone who is older is mentored by a younger person?
Absolutely. So mentorship works both ways. I'll give you an example. Just like a prof said, we need to look at the personality, how personalities match, and not only that, we also need to look at the strategy. What does the young person need?
Okay.
And a young person, an adult, we all work together, and everybody needs a mentor. Whether you're a young person, whether you're an adult. I will give you an example. Oni and I, teamed up to establish Hard to Build initiative.
Yes.
Oni and I share the same vibe. We have similar personality, we have similar value system, and that's why Oni and I have genuine conversation. So the people that Oni emits is in tune with who I am. So long as you are in consonance with somebody, definitely you go ahead and form that friendship. from that friendship of growth process. So it doesn't really matter whether you are a
older or younger
in age. What matters is the experience, just like Prof pointed out. Has this person got the experience you need? Have you got the same personality? Because we need to share experiences together. We need to share values together in order to form true mentorship. And also there's another thing that we need to talk about too in mentorship, and that's accountability. That's accountability, because our mentors keep us accountable every day. And how? How do they keep us accountable? I actually work in a university at the moment. Students keep each other accountable, through feedback. We have interactive sections, and we form groups, and we advise students, to always, have group discussions. And when they have group discussions, they keep each other accountable. And even as an adult, we need to get also a way of keeping students accountable, keeping young people accountable. And when I'm mentoring students, I've got this framework that is called Grow framework, which helps me to gain clarity on where students are headed. And grow, G means goal, objectives, learning outcomes. We need to make sure that what does the young person need? Those things, the objectives, the goals, needs to be properly clarified. And arrow means reality. We need to actually bring the young person, the person, whether you're an adult, back to the table. So how far are you away from achieving your goals? Then all means options. We need to actually point out the obstacles. Where are they? Highlight the obstacles that these young people are facing, or the person you're mentoring is facing. So we need to find ways of dealing with those obstacles. If actually we want those obstacles to actually go where we want to progress, the mentees are objectives. Another thing is will. Once we found out what's the goal, what's the reality, what are the options, then the will. I think those options need to be converted into actionable steps, which will take the students or the young people to their original goal. So It doesn't matter. So the age does not matter. What matters is we make sure that we share the same value, we share the same goal, we have the same personality, we keep each other accountable. We are real. We are very, very realistic.
Oh, thank you so much, Father. With this conversation, now we're going to open the phone lines. You can call 0808-182-6949 or 0811-6052-949. Bring in your conversations, your questions for Prof and Father Augustine, and be sure that they are going to do justice to it. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Zara Kalu. I'm calling from Aba.
Zara.
Yes.
Zara Kalu, you're welcome to the show, The Missing Link. Go ahead. What is your question?
Okay, I really want to talk about the mentor and the mentee relationship.
Mentor and mentee relationship. Go ahead.
Okay. It's really quite obvious that the mentor and mentee relationship is one of the most crucial relationships anyone can develop during his or her career.
Zara, hold on. Do you have a mentor?
Of course I do.
You have a mentor in area of business or academics?
Both.
Both. Okay, so what is that striking thing? What is that striking thing between what is that striking thing between you and your mentor that you could share to someone who is listening right now that will help the person?
The relationship you're talking about. We want to.
Okay. There are a whole lot of things that can attract someone to have a mentor or a mentee. And one of them is the drive to succeed.
Okay.
Once you're a good mentee, you should have a drive to succeed, because if you have a mentor that always has this drive to succeed and you're not living up to the expectations, they are not working extra hard to make sure that you are actually working towards the goals of your role model or your mentor, that drive might not really take you any place. But once you have that drive, even if you don't really have most opportunity, but you have that drive, once you are prepared and such opportunity comes out for you, you'll be able to take over. And
can I call your drive? Can I call your drive your goal? Can I say goal setting? Because if you do not have a goal, something you want to achieve, you have nothing you're looking up to. So before you can go to look for a mentor, that's something you want to achieve, and you're only asking for help. You're looking for somebody that will help you get to your desired goals.
Definitely, before you even think about having a mentor or looking up to someone, there is a goal that you want to achieve.
Yes.
All right,
That's
Zara,
the
thank you
starting
for
point.
calling in. It means a lot to us.
Thank you.
So she talked about drive. And a lot of us do not have drive now.
Drive.
And keep the calls coming in, 0808-1826-949 or
Very
0811-605-2949. Bringing your question and be sure that Prof and Father Augustine will be doing justice to it. While we wait for the calls, I want to ask a question. Most people do not last in the guidance of mentors these days. They jump from one mentor to another. Is there any particular reason why you think this is happening to the young people today?
The first thing is that they don't even know what they want.
Okay.
You don't know what you want, because before you can make up your mind for a mentor, it's not a day's thought. You must have made up your mind. You know exactly what you want. So you can't just start, except the mentor is not giving you exactly what you want, or you're being violated, your privacy, your confidence. Something is happening, and when you discover that what the person is actually destroying you and is not mentoring you, is not actually building you up, the best thing is to walk away. But if it is because you don't want to be accountable, most of the time young people walk away because they don't want to be accountable. When they discover that the mentor is asking, you're not meeting up with timelines, you've not done what I asked you to do, sometimes they want it the easy way out and they walk away.
When can a mentor be described as toxic? Is it possible that a mentor will be described as toxic?
When the mentor wants to run your life for you.
How?
Okay. First and foremost, you have your values.
Yes.
And then when a mentor wants you to begin to do things that are antithetical to your values, the person is becoming toxic.
Okay.
The person wants to run your life for you, your day-to-day life, which means you no longer have a life. Then the mentor is no longer mentoring. The person is trying to do something else. That's a shift. And the person, I can describe the person as being toxic.
Wow. This is so beautiful. You are still on to Flow 94.9 FM, the flow of God's on state. And you're listening to the Missing Link, a drive of the heart to build initiative targeted at ensuring that youths have a holistic development. And you're listening to Professor Osla Akanwa and Father Augustine Obi doing justice to this topic, choosing a mentor. All you need to do is go to our Facebook page, Flow 949 FM, and drop your question or join the conversation. Or you could call us on 0808-182-6949 or 0811-605-2949. I'll take it again, 0808-182-6949 or 0811-605-2949. Bring in the questions and we'll be here to do justice to it. All right, so last week, let's say last 2 weeks, we had a freebie on the Hearts to Build Initiative page, and we asked the young people to go there and tell us the skill they've acquired, and also tell us what 30,000 Naira can do for you. And a lot of people have sent in their entrants, and I believe we'll have winners. Father Augustine, do we have winners from the freebies?
Yes, absolutely. We have winners, and I would like to use this opportunity. Oji and I would like to use this opportunity to congratulate everybody that actually contested for the freebie. And I tell you what, those contributions were immensely appreciated, and it showed that people are listening to our program. It showed that people are tuning into it, and we're very grateful for your contributions. But if you have not been chosen today, it doesn't mean that you didn't do anything good. Yeah. Obviously, we looked at those entries, and we were able to choose people who kind of were able to articulate what they really wanted to do, who were very realistic, honest, straight to the point. And yeah, so congratulations to everybody. And I would like to mention of the 30,000 naira freebie. The first person is Chidalo Agumba.
Chidalo Agumba. Chidalo, congratulations.
Chidalo. And the second person is Samuel Omonabuike.
Samuel, congratulations.
Samuel Omonabuike. And the fourth person is Chiamaka Raf Wachuku.
Chiamaka, congratulations.
The fourth person is Austin Uzo.
Austin Uzo.
That's good.
Then the fifth person is Chiamaka Iheme. So congratulations.
Chiamaka Iheme.
Congratulations.
All right. You heard it from Father Augustine's mouth. Our winners are Chidialo Samuel, Chiamaka, Austin, and another Chiamaka. And we can now say that Chiamaka indeed.
That is, God is good.
God is good.
And God is actually good to them.
Congratulations to all our winners. What you have to do is go back to the page on Facebook, Hearts to Build Initiative, and of course you know what to do. Send your gratitude to the Hearts to Build Initiative. Tell them that you love them. Oh, you know what to write. Let me not tell you what to write. 30K is not easy to come by those days. Then
it's not my mind.
Yes, on Instagram you could find them at Hearts to Build without the initiative. Hearts to Build. That's what we are on Instagram. Before we go, Professor Osler, I want to ask a quick one. If I want you to become my mentor, what will happen?
I'm available. Availability, I said, is one of the things you have to look at. I'm available. Vicky.
Oh my God!
I'm great.
I had to ask her that because she has outlined the things that the qualifications for a mentor, and I just want to be sure that she's open to mentoring others.
I'm available.
Thank you so much. And last but not the least, if your mentor offends you, how do you go about it?
You shouldn't actually join issues. That's my counsel. Go to your mentor. Your mentor is like, because if you establish the proper channel of communication, you should be able to open up to your mentor and say, see, this is what I feel. And every good mentor, because we are human beings, we are not angels.
Yes.
Sometimes we may miss it. Maybe you are in need and you're calling your mentor and your mentor is not available and you feel offended. When you go back to your mentor should be able to say, oh, sorry, I wasn't available, I was doing so and so, and the person should be able to apologize and say, I'm sorry. The challenge we have is that people are so, the people are so full of themselves that they think they cannot apologize to anybody, whether the young or the old. You can apologize to anybody as far as you have done it wrongly. Nothing should stop you from saying I'm sorry.
All right.
Well, that makes you more beautiful.
Thank you very much, Professor Osler. Father Augustine, what are your final words?
My final word is, as people, we need to consistently and intentionally build our social capital. Professor pointed it out as well. Build networks. We need to align ourselves with the people that share the same interest and passion with us.
Align with the people that share the same interest and passion with you, and make sure that you don't fall out with your mentor. As being your girl, Victoria Chie, and we have had Professor Osla Akanwa and Father Augustine on the show, The Missing Link. The Missing Link comes your way every Saturday by 4 p.m. same station, and be sure that we'll be bringing in those topics that will ensure that you as a youth grow holistically. Victoria Chie is my name. Have a beautiful evening.